What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, I wanted to do a little food review this morning after I dropped off the boy this morning. Dropped him off. Like he back there. But I just dropped off the boy and we wanted to do yellow light coffee and donuts. It's in Detroit, right off of Chalmers and Marlboro. So, I'm like, what is something I can do real quick, or not quick, but what's something I can, do this morning, right after I dropped off the boy. So I'm like, I'm gonna go check them out, because, during the summertime, it's a park not too far from here on Jefferson and Alta Road. So, we used to go there. I went and did some fishing there before, and we had a party up there too, had a little reunion type of deal, whatever. So I'm like, I had seen it, and I'm like, I'm always wanted to come this way, but, when you in your, emotion, you never really, so I'm like, damn, I want to do something cool. So I'm like, I'm gonna try yellow light coffee and donuts. I remember they was right there. So I pull up looking for the spot. First off, I'm like, I couldn't even really find it at first. So I had to, turn my GPS on and, get to it or whatever. So I pull up. They only have drive-through only right now. That's cool. I get it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I had to drive around the block. I almost didn't even go to the motherfucker. I'm like, man. But, so I'm like, you know what? Let me stop and I'm gonna go on it through. When I passed, I seen it was drive-through only, so I doubled back around, went through the drive-through. So went through the drive-through. Before I get to the story, on the customer service, I'm gonna try this. They don't have honey, They have a decent menu too, It's a bunch of stuff on the menu. They have sandwiches. They got a plethora, a flavor of donuts. I should have got a picture of the menu. That's my fault. But they have a few flavored donuts, some different stuff. I got a vanilla bean glaze donut, and some hash brown rings. I never heard of hash brown rings. This is what the donut looked like. So I'm like, I'm gonna see, try one of everything. I'm not everything, but try, a donut and some hash brown rings. I was gonna get a sandwich, but Shorty that took my order, attitude. I say, what are the hash brown rings? Exactly what it say. Hash browns in the shape of a ring. She sounded like she had an attitude when I pulled up on the low. But, I know my culture, we aggressive like that sometimes. So it's not like, it's not off-putting. It is, but in customer service, I don't know. But I'm gonna try this coffee real quick. See what it's hitting on while it's still nice and hot. It is nice and hot. I'm gonna see what this hitting on. I don't drink cream in my. I don't do cream in my sugar. In my coffee. I don't do no cream in my coffee. But my girl got this Southern Butter Pecan coffee creamer. Oh boy. Fire and desire. I'm talking about boom, like that. But it tear your stomach down. Tear my stomach down. I ain't no big coffee. Only dairy I really do is cheese and eggs. I don't do eggs. They don't even consider that a dairy for real. But cheese is the only dairy that I really consume. I don't do the I ain't no big like Alfredo dude. I don't drink milk. I don't even eat cereal no more because if I eat some ice cream, it's because I done got baked and my girl done want to bought some, and I'm a butter pecan fan. You know, one love to my auntie Diane. My auntie Diane, she used to buy that butter pecan all the time. And when I tell you, anytime I was at Auntie Diane's crib and I had she had that butter pecan, so it's nostalgic for me. And then to turn around and then I see the butter pecan, however they want to call it, the coffee creamer. I'm like, I gotta try it, and it is fire and desire, but tear me down. I can't leave the crib at the cup. I'm sitting at the crib. Trip gonna have to wait for daycare because I gotta handle business. So I don't do no creamers in my coffee normally. You know what I'm saying? I've been going crazy with the butter pecan because, like I said, it's a nostalgic thing for me, and it's fire. If you ever see it out, give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? But I may do that, you know, little review on that. It is so good. I'm telling you. If you're a coffee drinker, like my family, we coffee drinkers. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we do. But yellow light Coffee&Donuts. It's right here. I'm literally still right here. You know what I'm saying? I want to drive through the drive-thru again and get a little flick for y'all, but I don't even want to piss off the lady. I kind of even want to say something to her about her customer service, because I come from hospitality, but you know what I'm saying, and I seen she was an older lady too. Nah, I ain't gonna even. But I'm about to try this out, and then like I said, I got some hash brown rings, and I got this vanilla bean glaze. That's a tongue twister. If you can say that 3 times, you're the man. It smells strong. I'm a strong coffee drinker. I love like dark roast. I do medium dark, but I love dark. It smells good, but she ain't even give me no little stir. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have nothing to stir with. I just want to, you know, because I didn't get nothing in it. Just told her to throw me like 2 little scoops of sugar. I could drink my coffee straight up, because I like to get the, you know, the flavor notes. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, they had a bunch of different stuff on it. They got Americanos, cappuccinos, lattes. I almost want to say, I think they kind of old school it, where they brew pots. Pot brewing is cool. That's why I wanted to go in, so I can see the system, you know. My son be doing that behind me. What you doing, bro? It really ain't that hot either. That's why I say I think it's like pot style. Like, you know, they brew pots of coffee maybe. I'm assuming. I don't know. But as I've gotten older, I became like a coffee master. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to just drink the coffee for the effect. Like, I just need that, you know, some jobs that I done had where I'm in the kitchen early. I gotta be there at 7 o'clock, and we like this at 7. I need something to, boom, punch me. So, you know. But we're gonna try to. I showed y'all what that donut looked like. So the hash brown rings, they are exactly what they are. Hash brown rings. That's clever. This is dope. I F's with this. This is fire. Like, it's different. She threw me 2 ketchups, 4 rings, I guess. But Smells fried potato. Well, it'd be fire if these was made in house with some S&P on it. You can tell it's like purchased like this. I'm gonna tell you how I know they purchased like this. 2 reasons. You get 4 of them for $3, which is expensive, but really not expensive. You know, and it tastes like it came out the bag. You know, like anything else, you know, you go get a cup of coffee at Tim Hortons, you get a hash brown, or Mickey D's and you get the hash brown. You know, I mean, Tim Hortons got the little hash brown rounds. You know, some people got the patties. That's what it is. It's just in a different. That's why I said the idea of it is clever. Try it with some ketchup. I want to show y'all the building, but when we done, I get out and like do a little. But it's right here on Jefferson. I'm in Detroit. I'm on Jefferson and Chalmers. Oh. Marlboro. Again, Jefferson between Chalmers and Marlboro. Yellow light, coffee and donuts. These are little rounds. They ain't nothing to run home to. They don't owe me. Uh-oh. They don't owe me nothing. I can do without it. I'm gonna come back again, and I'm gonna see if the customer service is. I don't know if it's a small business. That's number one. So I don't know if she's the owner, manager. You know, I don't know her role, but I want to come back and try a sandwich because I want to try that too, and I want to try more of the donuts because they known for coffee and donuts. Maybe I just got like a cold. That's why I say I wish I can go in. I don't know if I just got like a pot or if I got or you know how they do it, because it wasn't hot. You know what I'm saying? Even though I talked to y'all for a minute, it didn't even really, like, I can drink it, you know, not sip it. But I'm gonna chill. I don't wanna shit on nobody's business. What's going on? You know what that was? Yeah, so I opened this up. Yeah, cause it let the light in a little bit. Yellow light coffee and donuts in Detroit, Jefferson, between Chalmers and Marlboro. You know, little mom and pop style spot is what I'm gathering. Like I haven't heard much about them. I haven't seen many. I don't know if there's more around or what. You know what I'm saying? I know this the only one, you know, in the city. So, but. It look good. Got the little vanilla bean on there. You know what I'm saying? It smells good. I wish I could see the little vanilla bean. Oh, there you go. There you go. Get the little vanilla bean action. One eye. But let's see. Okay. Finally, something that made me want to come back. Okay. Okay. I get the vanilla bean. It's not super sweet. That's what I don't like a lot about a lot of sweets. With the average birthday cake, when they be getting these birthday cakes, the icing be too sweet. I like sweets, but it ain't gotta be that sweet. Like, this ain't house party. You ain't gotta put all that sugar. I'm gonna tell you something. Low key, I wonder if this is what the people come for. Because they're getting a little action. Since I've been sitting here, when I pulled up, it was 2 cars in the drive-thru. And since I've been sitting here, it's about 2 more cars. It's 10-something in the morning. So, you know, they're getting some business. Maybe that's probably like a one-person army, or maybe a 2-person army where they feel like they, maybe they don't use enough manpower to open it up on the inside. And if you rock with us, just come through the drive-thru, get what you want and go. I respect that too. Customer service could be a little better. Coffee could be hotter. Hash brown rings can have some salt and pepper, but them come out the bag. I get it. This tastes more like they baked them. You know what I'm saying? And that glaze is house made for sure. I could eat this whole joint. Yeah, this way go. Yeah, this deserves a boom. I give this a boom. I'm gonna come back again. I'm gonna come back through. I'm gonna support them one more time. Low key, I'm only gonna support them off the donuts, and I want to get a sandwich. See what this busting, see if this busting or not. If the sandwich get a boom, but coffee is a bust, a bomb. It's not initially, nah. And again, like I said, maybe I just got maybe the batch that I just got wasn't the freshest. So she gave me a little attitude, and then I kind of shut down. Maybe she poured me some out the older batch. Who knows? But because you can't see. But this right here, Yellow Lights got something with this. Just off this vanilla bean glaze, I rocks with it. Vanilla bean glaze donut, Yellow Lights. It's a boom. And then it's right here on the cusp between Detroit and Grosse Pointe. So I'm sure all the Grosse Pointers on their way to their job downtown in the city, they might stop there. That donut top tier. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That donut is a boom. Real deal certified. Hash brown rings. Get them to the dogs. I guess you just get them if you get a sandwich, or you get them as a filler. But I'll never buy them again. That's like me. I don't even, when I go to Tim Hortons or if I go to all these other spots, when it comes to hash browns, I don't even do it. I just buy hash browns on my own and do them at the crib. But I don't even want them. But I am gonna knock off that donut though, for sure. But yeah, man. Again, yellow lights, coffee and donuts, Detroit, Jefferson, the Jefferson Chalmers district on Jefferson between Chalmers and Marlboro. If you ever around and you want to try them out, the vanilla bean glazed donut is a boom, top tier. I'm telling you, I'm gonna come back. That's gonna make me come back and get like a little dozen of donuts. Try some flavors. You know, I may scoop some one day if I get out early enough. Find out they opening times and all of that. Take some to the job or something. You know what I'm saying? See what they hitting on. Let them try it out too. But it's your boy, Bearded Chef, aka Peso. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Oh, let me see if I can. It's right there. All right, signing out. It's your boy Peso, Bearded Chef, signing out. I'll holler at y'all in the next vid. Peace and love. One.